Alright, we're gonna continue where we left off now that we live, ready to go. To pull up my chat, make sure everything was good, make sure y'all can hear me, or I can hear the game, everything.
Good to see you again. Can I get you something? Hey there, new guy. Hope life is treating you... Yep. I've got some... You would love it, I guarantee. Only... I made a deal with the hauler to bring me some small samples of an ingredient I think... but it never showed up. Turns out the guy I hired was also hired by a few other folks. The kind of folks who ship less. Security got wind, and the whole lot was impounded. Now they're just sitting on it, taking their sweet time like they... Haha, yes. What with all these extra credits cluttering up... Sorry, snark isn't helpful. This stuff was pricey to... Very clever of you. And really? I'm not even certain this is what I need to finish the recipe. I need to get my hand... I mean, doing something about this won't exactly be on the straight and narrow. I really do. It's gonna keep... Before we say anything else, I am in no way asking you to do anything that might violate any of the many, many laws in place here in New Atlantis or the larger United Colonies. This is just one friend talking to another friend, asking if maybe that friend could possibly find a way to get her important cargo out of the impound. And if, hypothetically, that were done in a less than 100% legal way, well, that might not be the worst thing in the world. You, with me on this? God, I'm obviously not expecting you or anyone to go in guns blazing and taking hostages or something. I just figure there has to be a way to... I know a few things, but no. The cargo is being held down at the spaceport, not in the security office. Still, they use the same access cards. If you had one, it'd work. How or why you would have a UC security access card is none of my business, of course. I'm sure I'm better off not knowing. Beyond that, the ship decks over there might also be able to get in. I don't know any of them, or I'd be talking to them instead of you. No offense. I'm not worried. Wait, are you saying I should be worried? No, of course not. See you around.
What's the name of that guy? The contact for the job.
One day, I'm gonna leave New Atlantis for good. Oh, hi there. I'm doing... Glad to hear it. Yeah. I've been trying to save up enough money so that I can go explore the settled systems with my boyfriend, Tony. I think we're finally getting close. Tony and I want to see what else is out there. I love my job, but there has to be more to life than just being a janitor in New Atlantis. What about you? Have you gone on any adventures? That's amazing. One day you'll have to tell me and Tony. Well, that depends. You should check out the commercial district. There's some... And if you want a whole new look, there's even an enhance. Take care. I have a feeling today. Take care of yourself.
The water is quite aesthetically pleasing, or so Barrett has told me. New Atlantis relies on advanced hydroelectrics for most of its power.
You see that scientist out in front of mast, staring at trees, sounds upset? Whatever it is, it can't be that bad, right?
Here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be waiting for us. Captain Jones, everyone will be in the library, just in time. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something.
We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't? I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything? We think it's anyone else who pulls one out of the rock for the first time. Why? We're not sure yet. So if you wouldn't mind adding another data point. Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Contre, if you expect us to believe in fairy tales...
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
That's it. Just like the others.
And to imagine, we thought there were only 2 of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves that...
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together,
That means there's a set. Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Patrick?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting, now would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours? Individually, they're just odd hunks of metal. Another oddity from the uncharted reaches of space. As to what they are, what they're building, well, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now. We're all here because we're committed to exploring space. Humanity may have settled the stars, but that doesn't mean we should stop diving into the unknown. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment, just like the rest of us. You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
Lately, I find myself spending more and more time business.
So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else? I don't know what you've heard, but I can imagine. First of all, I think you can dismiss any stories about us no longer existing. I don't believe in smearing our name everywhere we can. Exploring the universe, charting the unknown, that's what counts. Besides, having a little mystery gives us room to maneuver. A fixed reputation could fence us in a lot of ways. We're explorers. We were founded decades ago by a man named Sebastian Banks. He wanted a small group of people from all corners of the settled systems, dedicated to the biggest question of all. What's out there? These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking us to unravel. I understand.
I know everyone's excited by the artifacts, but we need to be as objective as possible.
Well, I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit... Still doesn't excuse it. My frustrations lie more with Barrett, not the first time his shenanigans. Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this... So, let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and oft-times grumpy old man. Welcome aboard. Yes, well, a stocked bar is a treat I think Constellation can afford. For now. But if you clean us out, you're on your own. By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing. You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects. If you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need. We're most well known for ship manufacture. No expense spared. If you want the best and can afford it, you choose Stroud Eklund. Unfortunately, our success means you'll sometimes see Stroud Eklund ship modules on less than reputable vessels. They covet them. The bastards. I've tried to convince the United Colonies we can help in that regard, but they're married to Deimos Star Yards, and those old salts are stuck in the glory days. Up until very recently, I'd likely have dismissed it as, I don't know, hallucinations. But now, I'm not sure what to think. I don't suppose you have a history of this sort of thing, do you? Well, clearly the sarcasm center of your brain is intact. I'm no scientist. I leave that to the likes of Barrett and young Noel there. But I think we can all agree there's something unusual going on here. Frankly, this is the most exciting thing that's happened in years. Remember, you're representing all of us out there.
Are you doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really asked. You matter too. You've done something. I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade, but now, well, an explorer like you.
Dare I ask what I'm paying for now?
Fuel isn't free.
Second one was on Kazal, buried the same as the one you found.
But the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting in storage, masquerading as an oversized paperweight. Can you imagine potentially I'm not gonna lie, I really wish I could have seen this for myself. Both you and Barrett saw something. I don't think... Did it feel like it was trying to tell you something? I don't want to necessarily use the words divine revelation, but... You know... It has to be, right? All of this... We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We just need more data.
Well, there was some overlap in interests. I'd spent years searching for religious relics from human history. I had made a really incredible discovery, only to lose it to a greedy corporation. So I tried to steal it back. In the process, I met Walter. Turned out he owned the corporation. After a long talk, we realized we had a lot in common, and I was invited to join Constellation. Take care of yourself.
That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think. I'm Noel. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us. Oh, right, that. If we're approaching this rationally, I suppose we'd call them visual and auditory hallucinations. What you perceived as lights and music could be overloaded neural input, your brain's attempt to make sense of something, an energy surge, some other phenomenon. He did. At the time, well, it's Barrett. We weren't sure if he was kidding around. Clearly, he wasn't. Sure, I'm not trying to suggest otherwise. I wasn't there when it happened. I'm just thinking it through. That's okay. Now that this has happened to both you and Barrett, we can know to maybe expect it in the future. Be a little more prepared. We're all in this together now, right? Oh, gosh. No, I mean, that's flattering, but really, we're making this up as we go. Until you arrived, we only had the two, and the vaguest sense that there was something more at work. There's still so much we don't know, and that means a lot of work ahead of us. Well, Constellation's been around forever, more than 50 years now, but we only became aware of the artifacts recently. Barrett discovered the first one about 2 years ago, right under our noses, and he was the one who got this all in motion. It's a shame he isn't here to see this. Of course, there's plenty of planets out there that no one has ever set foot on, and everything we learn about them is valuable. We have a board where we post anything specific we're looking for. A type of alien flora or fauna, or a planet with a specific quality, like if it's primed to have life but doesn't yet. Well, right now nothing's off the table. Metallurgical analysis, chemical composition, I'm looking at everything. One thing I'm really trying to improve is my overall database of xenobiology. I don't know if it will help in this case, but the more we know about, well, everything, the better off we are, right? Speaking of, if you're gonna be out there looking for more artifacts, you're bound to come across some interesting specimens. Anything organic, I'd be happy to take it off your hands. I can't be certain that they will, but more data points are always a good thing. I don't want to rule out anything that could provide a breakthrough. And if it sweetens the deal, I can pay. Pretty well, too. Walter's pockets may not be bottomless, but they are pretty deep. Okay, let's take a look. Planning on sticking around then? I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour.
I am at
trust
your
you're
service,
still
Captain.
satisfied with your
Captain,
plans to join
now that you are a member of Constellation, I am at your service. No additional protocols necessary. Also, given the likelihood that you will be out in unsettled space, it might be beneficial to go over exploration outpost development, in case you ever need to build a base for field research. The exploration of an unknown planet can be a major undertaking. By building an outpost, you will be able to construct scanning equipment, resource extractors, and defenses. It is even possible to set up multiple outposts capable of manufacturing, allowing you to build advanced equipment. The scan booster is the most obvious, as it will enable you to detect landmarks and other points of interest from further away. Beyond that, extractors will allow you to collect raw materials of various types, while fabricators enable the manufacturing. A particularly prosperous outpost may even warrant the construction of cargo links, allowing you to share resources between other outposts you have built. A planetary scan will reveal the presence of key inorganic resources, although rarer elements will be harder to find without training. And while a scan may detect the presence of life on a planet, you will have to analyze the native plants and animals yourself to know what compounds they produce. The blueprints you need to construct an outpost should already be on your watch. It will automatically connect to any available materials for construction in your ship's cargo. I arrived along with many material goods purchased by the group's previous chair, Malcolm Livingstone. Despite several significant system replacements and upgrades, I have been online for 43 years. My primary function has been to support and protect Barrett during his travels. I am currently unable to do so. That is as capable as I can be of missing anyone. I believe Barrett would find your question amusing. Barrett has, thus far, survived every mission on which we have embarked. It is therefore evident that my efforts have been successful. I suspect that Barrett would disagree with how necessary my intervention has been in any given situation. Captain Jones, I will proceed to my assigned post.
I hope Barrett makes it back to us. I know he... Stay safe, okay?
Welcome to Man. Only those on official United Colonies business can access the building. This is Mast, the beating heart of the United Colonies. Every decision made in the civilized galaxy takes place inside these walls. I'm one of Mast's resource officers. It's my job to ensure those here on official business get where they're going promptly, and that any rule breaking is dealt with swiftly. Most of Mast's employees have extensive training in their specific areas of expertise. But if you're interested in joining the UC, Commander Tuala of the Vanguard is just on the far side of the room. The Vanguard's open to anyone who can fly. Stay safe.
What do we got here? Another applicant to the UC Vanguard? Interested in doing some good for the people of the United Colonies, all while earning your citizenship and credits to boot? We're the United Colonies Volunteer. Any captain can join, regardless of origin. Get to fly your own ship and earn credits as you help the people in the most distant reaches of the United Colonies, all while earning your way to UC citizenship. Put in the time, and citizenship is guaranteed. Glad to hear it. All you've got to do is pass a flight exam and make it through one probationary mission, and you're in. We'll have you working your way to UC citizenship. Vanguard work is as needed. When we've got jobs, we'll make them available to you. But the work itself, well, it runs the gamut. Sometimes you might be hunting down hostile ships on behalf of the UC Navy, or you might be called up to help the Science Division clean up some invasive species. Hell, we've even been asked to help take on the occasional terramorph. And sometimes we just need cargo support. Not every job's glamorous. The Vanguard only gets called in for the ones where there's a chance of seeing action. Wherever the UC needs us, Well, all right. Take the elevator down to the Vanguard Orientation Hall. You can get started at any of the registration terminal. And if you've got any questions...
Oh my gosh, my game just crashed. See, it's my whole PC. I'm gonna turn my turbo down because I don't think my PC can handle it. For whatever reason, my PC cannot handle it. God dang it. Oh, shit. There's no way my PC just froze while restarting and like turning on. I wish I could see it. Yeah, I gotta turn that off. It's unstable. Oh no. Okay, see it a little bit. And it didn't even. I wonder. Do all that talking again.
United Colonies to the best of your abilities, and to uphold the values of the Vanguard, honor, loyalty, self-reliance.
Welcome to Mass, yes?
You need it most, but if you're interested in... Enjoy your time in New Atlantis.
Oh hey, what's up?
This is where I need to go.
One day, I'm gonna leave.
Sergeant Yumi's looking for reliable people to help the guard. Contact him if you're interested. We'd all appreciate it.
Not sure if those Varun zealots live in space or got separated from their home planet or...
Welcome to the Trade Authority. If you're here on legitimate business, I would be more than happy to help you. If, however, you are here under false pretense, say, sent by one Miss Tsang of UC Distribution, then I'm afraid you'll find nothing illegitimate here to report to her. And I'd ask that you pass along my request to stop these silly games. So, what'll it be? Perhaps, but I'm quite confident. Please, let me know. I thought the name made it rather obvious. We are the... whether it's bulk cargo, specialty items, or individual requests. We have shipping lanes across the settled systems, and deal with nearly every major corporation. Of course. Yes. Here's your package. And don't worry, I've already corrected the ownership record for you. Nothing. Nothing at all. Thanks for your business. That depends. If you have a ship and are willing to haul cargo, then we've got some work. Otherwise, we frequently post cargo running jobs up on the... Check them out. I've heard our jobs pay well, and on the off chance that's not what you're looking... Many different parties use the mission board to post jobs for freelancers and the like. For example, the Trade Authority uses them to post cargo. You'll usually find mission boards in bars, typically ones nearest the spaceport. You might be able to find them elsewhere.
Huh?
Running late for the meeting.
Saw your ship
What
come
time
in.
is it?
Right.
Got no idea.
Cool space. Hey there.
Is there a type of weapon combat tech?
Never a dull day for security in the well.
go for a cup of coffee right about now.
It takes a strong mind and a good eye.
Shh! Are you crazy?
Philo, sell high. I'm sure there's a wealthy banker in New Atlantis that will greatly...
Oh, get off your high horse. I didn't... What do you have to complain about? You're getting paid?
It's all part of the game, my friend. It pays to get your... But I digress. Thank you for your discretion. Now that our little transaction is complete, I should be... That's of no concern. I told you at the end of our business that we will not speak. Other than being an art dealer, there's not much to say. I did a few odd jobs. Goodbye.
You said turn this shit off? Bro, this is... Nigga, you're bugging.
Hey. Evening, sir.
What am I supposed to play for the next 3 days? I'll say 2K23. Nigga, damn.
A diplomatic visa? You got to be kidding me. Invoice haven't needed diplomatic visas since...
We're talking about COD runs, but don't get your boy up.
Hey, this really isn't a good place for civilians to be hanging around. There's something I can help you with? Oh, security impounded a ton of cargo and didn't have storage space for it all, so we're holding on to some of it until they can run inventory. So, you need something, or...? Not really sure. Whenever they get through their... Yeah...
To persuade a person, you need to make successful choices. Choices range from kind words to distractions to threat. Each choice has a difficulty. The higher the difficulty, the greater the chance the choice fails, but the more points you'll earn. If you succeed, you'll have a limited number of chances. All choices you can make, but you can never fail. Your last choice.
Sorry, bud. I can't.
Oh, shit.
There's nothing to talk about. I've already made myself clear.
Yeah, I'm gonna get aggressive with you.
Stop. I'm gonna need you to clear out of here.
I just open the door and go then. Can't pickpocket him. Well, guess we're breaking in then. You said crazy, bro. That was like, you talking about road, talking about COD runs, bro. That was like, you know how long ago that was? I was playing Division, I'm pretty sure. Okay, how am I supposed to get inside here? We're gonna go through the cargo door. I should have did persuasion. Dang. I need to go level up, come back. Hey gang.
Keep your eyes open and watch your step, okay? Watch for the engine blast, will ya? They'll pull you right over. You picked up a contraband items. These are illegal to have on you or in your ship. Security ships orbiting major settlements can scan your ship for contraband and will not let you land until the scan is complete. You have a chance of smuggling contraband past them. If you fail, you can be arrested and have your contraband confiscated. That's what I don't care about. None of that. But you weren't even watching the door. I can't close the door now. Look. Good luck, buddy. Appreciate you. Man, you telling me to turn this shit off is crazy. Man, this is gonna be the next best game. I want to play Baldur's Gate though. They're talking about every decision actually matters.
Now you're shooting that land as you enter the city. Please keep it.
Hope life is treating you well. Let me know if I can get you anything.
Yeah, come here, motherfucker.
Never
I
a
got
dull
your
day.
shit.
Hey there, new guy. Good to see you again. Oh, no way. I probably don't want to know what you did to get this, right? I mean, I certainly hope not. This is... Well, look, I can assure this will all be worth it in the end. On top of that, you get free drinks. Not like unlimited free drinks. But you want a little pick-me-up now? I need some time to work on what comes next. But this... Catch you later.
Holy, there's a lot of stuff.
I'm sorry, I really can't afford to be distracted. I need to get to the bottom of this. Yes. I work for the scientific division of MAST. I've been studying this tree for quite some time, and it appears to be exhibiting some worrying signs. Are you familiar with this particular specimen? Do you understand its importance? Look, I have a lot of work to do here. If you're just going to gawk, I'd ask that you move on. If you can actually assist me, however, I would appreciate it. I don't normally solicit help from random passersby, but it seems an exception is necessary. Would you be willing to retrieve some additional data for me? A mercenary, huh? Well, I'm sure we... Well, that's... there's a series of biosensors I've placed in various locations around New Atlanta. They've been running for long enough that I think it's time to collect and analyze their fun.
Like they everywhere.
The well's been having brownouts all the time. Mast finally sent someone down there, but nothing's changed.
Now people are just talking about stuff and I'm getting random missions. Did my objective switch? Had to have.
Hey, are you looking for eggs too? I've only found one so far, but I want to find more before anyone else does. So if you see some, can you tell me? Yeah, it was. Weird, right? Miss Seng over at UC Distribution bought the one I found, and she said she might buy more if I can find them. I could really use the credits.
Bruh. No baby kids. You're stealing and selling shit. No baby motherfuckers.
Don't be nervous. You got this.
By Vectera, by Vectera, by Vectera! I can't believe it! Is it you? Is it really, really you? Captain of the frontier, bane of the fleet, constellation's shining star of stars. Oh, don't be so modest. It was all over SSNN. Lone miner tames the Crimson Fleet, saves a member of Constellation, and steals the hearts of millions, no, trillions. And now you're standing here next to me. Oh, really is you, right? Oh, you are definitely the brightest, biggest star in any constellation. There's no maybes about it. I have an eye for these things. Not that you're hard to see with that halo on your head. Although at first, I wasn't sure if it was just the glare. But now that I know it's you, what are the odds? And to think, I almost went for coffee instead. But I changed my routine for one day, and here you are. It's almost like it was meant to be. Me too. I was minding your business as well, visualizing it, dreaming it, and tending to it like a garden in either way. Hey, do you mind if I... What am I saying? You're a... Good point. I'll start working on... Until then, maybe I can be a sidekick in training. If not... You won't...
It's a privilege to be able to work for the UC government. I've met so many interesting people from working at the distribution center. Of course, who wouldn't? It's such a... Every day is so exciting. I get to meet so many new people, solve interesting problems, and learn about... Yep, there's never a... Oh, no. When I was growing up, I actually wanted to be a miner on Sidonia, as weird as that may sound. Lucky for me, working at the... See ya.
Welcome to UC Distribution. Now, before you say a word, I am required to inform you that formal complaints cannot be filed until the customer feedback system is back online. I have been told it'll be up and running in 2 weeks, but you know how these things are. I am sorry for any potential inconvenience. Also, if you're here about a corporate account, I've been assured that deliveries will be back on schedule soon. You mean besides providing a pleasant face for customers to interact with? It's all in the name. We distribute materials and products all around the United Colonies. Never a dull moment. Always something going on, and 4 other things we need to be ready for. I know some people don't believe it, but we really do the best we can. Wouldn't still be working here if I didn't care. Who, Jordan? That kid's in here every other day with some random thing he found. Trying to get credits. Yeah, I took pity on him. Why, what is it? I'm wondering why you'd come looking. Oh, really? Well, you can have it back for what I paid for it. Plus... pleasure doing... Right. Come back if you need something else.
Whenever I'm lost, I think...
Can I just like fast travel?
He's quite something, our man.
This space is a memorial to those lost during the colony.
Any luck? I really do need that additional data. So you do. I'll just take the... All right. We'll just upload the data. Give it a moment. And just another moment. It is working, isn't it? Ah, there it is. Relief. Now, let's see. This is... well, it's... oh my. Well, there's good news and bad news. The good news is that my suspicions were correct. There is something wrong with the tree. I will report my findings to Mast immediately with no small amount of satisfaction. The phrase, "I told you so," may even be uttered more than once. Well, from a certain point of view. In an, admittedly, somewhat selfish manner. The bad news, as it were, is that the internal composition of the tree is changing. In this particular case, the tree is now regularly emitting ultra-low frequency sound waves. They're nearly imperceptible now, but they're growing in strength. This is something we've never observed before. Depending on how large these waves grow, consequences for the city could be disastrous. I must consult with my colleagues in Mast at once. Thank you for your assistance. I hope these credits are adequate compensation.
Yeah, I guess, whatever.
What do we got here? Interested in doing something good for the people? Glad to hear it. All you've got to do is we'll have you working your way to you. Well, all right. Take the elevator down to the van. And if you've got any questions,
If you don't have official business, we ask you remain in the lobby.
Yeah, that's where he told me to go. Orientation hall. Right?
From their foundation, the United Colonies strove to provide all their citizens with opportunity, security, and peace.
I really hope this is just a phase.
No one knows how they move between planets. I wonder if they can grav jump or something.
The Terramon? Listen.
In the midst of the colony war, a different kind of tragedy struck the UC city of Londinian. A newly constructed but critical supply center for the United Colonies' war effort, Londinian found itself overrun by one of the galaxy's most mysterious predators, the Terramorph. A rare but pervasive threat to all human-settled worlds, Terramorphs swept over the city, seemingly out of nowhere, on a scale never before seen in recorded history. Valiant efforts by the UC military slowed the onslaught, but the creatures proved unstoppable. Ultimately, the decision...
My mother wanted me to be a doctor.
No one is born a United Colony citizen, only through... service to the UC. Can one hope to earn one's citizenship? But the UC...
Can't stop staring at it.
Registration accepted. You may now proceed through the historical displays in the orientation hall, or continue on to the examination.
This thing's like today, you too can begin earning your place here, in the heart of galactic civilization. As a citizen...
Welcome, applicant, to the piloting simulation chamber. Please enter the designated simulation pod to initiate your exam. This is the Mark 18 flight simulation chamber, applicant. Currently in orbit around a high-detail recreation of a remote world. When you're ready to begin, please take a seat in the pilot's chair. Your exam is simple. Defeat as many tiers of opponents as you can before your ship is disabled. You must defeat at least 3 tiers of opponents to pass the exam. Good hunting, applicant.
New targets active.
That's a 32?
rest.
All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 1 reached. Initiating Tier 2. New targets active. All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 2 reached. Initiating Tier 3. New targets active. All targets eliminated. Progress recorded. Tier 3 reached.
Congratulations, applicant. You've defeated sufficient opponents to pass the exam. You may now exit the simulator through the hatch to record your current score, or stay and try your hand at the remaining tiers. Resuming the examination.
New targets active.
Halting simulation. You have passed, applicant. You may proceed to the exit hatch to log your results, or restart the exam from the simulation's control terminal.
Shutting down.
Congratulations, applicant. You've passed. You can head up to Commander Tuwala to receive your final results and your probationary assignment. Or you're welcome to take another run at the simulation if you'd like to try and earn a better score. We'll only keep your best run. Good showing in there, applicant.
Well, look who's back. Everything go all right with the exam? Or did you have some questions you needed answered first? So these are your numbers that just came through then. I like the fire applicant. So, checked out a few of them. Inquisitive folks tend to do well. Psychological results are all within. Navy doesn't have room for folks that'll fall apart the first time. Now, how'd you do? All right, clear. We try to set a high bar, so that's no small feat. Nice work. So then, looking at your results as a whole, and presuming you're successful in completing your probationary mission, 10-year service. Better than your average lab rat or diplomat, but pretty standard for folks going out into combat. So, sounds to me like we've got Vanguard material. If you're interested, we could bring you on as a provisional member today. Get you the credits you've earned, then send you out on your probationary. First though, all UC service people, provision. So, you want to make this official? You're not in the Freestar Collective here. Vanguard keeps its work above board. You want in? You have to do this. Fantastic.
Don't follow me, boy, if you don't start walking.
Wouldn't be right doing this where we couldn't see the stars. Now, raise your right hand. The motto of the Vanguard is Supra et Ultra, above and beyond. That is where we serve, beyond the furthest reaches of the United Colonies military, and with honor and duty above reproach. Do you swear to protect and defend, and to uphold the value? Then let me be the first. Now, only thing left, and what I've got is comms repair. Group trying to refurb an old colony war processing plant on Tau Ceti 2. Sounds like they'd barely gotten set up when their communications done. Place is as isolated as they come. So Brass wants a Vanguard to deliver the repair suite and ensure anyone present. So, can the people of... No major settlements on Tau Ceti. No real active industry either. It's got the potential to be a... But there's a reason they wrote, "Here be dragons" on the map edge. So if it were me, and if for some reason you do run into trouble, don't... So, that's the spirit. Head down to the space... Oh, and give it your all out there.
Let me guess, my PC froze again, bro. Like, this is why I had it turned off. It can't. It's not supposed to be overclocked like that. That boy running hot. 4.8 gigahertz. Sheesh. Tone it down. Bruh. I'm tapping this delete button as fast as my hand will let me. Yet I still can't get in to my BIOS. Which is gonna be a problem because I need to reset this motherfucker. Yeah, see? Bruh. Okay, what are you trying to do? Excuse me. Turn that off and turn CPU over. Alright, we should be good. No more crashing, no more overclock, no more CPU, no more nothing. Just run that thing to the maximum. Now we should be good. More issues, hopefully. I see it was running way faster, not gonna lie. Put the wheel straight. Remember, Daddy told you, put it straight. Now push. Oh, other way. Yep, there you go. You gotta keep going. Gotta keep it straight. Rock back and do it again. You almost had it. See how far back they put me. Yeah, there you go. Good job. Yeah, you're riding it back and forth. Wait 1 second. Boy said, I'm bored. Should I camo grind? I mean, that's up to you. I ain't doing that shit. I'd rather play new games. But camo grind is, I guess, an option. You could, that is something to do. And I also need to make this YouTube video about Heartland. Man, you have to watch out. There's the pole right there. You can't back up into it. Yeah, there you go. Good job. There you go. You're moving around now. for the table. The table's in the way. Turn it. Turn. Look, Mariana. Turn it this way. Turn this way. Yep, now go. Yep. There you go. Push. Come forward now. Come this way. Now go backwards. Yep, go back. Yep. Or you can go like that. Yep, or you can turn all the way around. Yep, good job.
Well, look who's back. Have some questions? So... Then let's get to them. So, checked out a few inquisitive folk, psychological result. Navy doesn't have... Now, all right. We try to set a high... So then, 10-year service. So, if you're interested, get you the credit first, though. So, fantastic.
I'm gonna take 10 years again.
Wouldn't be right doing this. Now, the motto of that is where we serve. Do you swear to and to up? Then let me be now. Oh, and what I've got places as I. So, can the people of Taos? That's the spirit. Head down to the space. Oh, give it your all.
can I help you, Captain? Oh, Captain. I don't know. You wouldn't be here about the job, would you? Part-time security officer. The position's very flexible. We've had some gaps in the schedule lately. Macy's out on maternity leave, Jose's on loan to Sidonia. When it rains, it pours. So really, we just need some... Well, first things... It sure counts for something. I mean, you're alive. And well, your first assignment couldn't be easier. There was a package left at a dead drop, and they need UC security to handle it. Well, just because you're bringing it here doesn't mean that's where it'll end up. As for why, you can ask Aegis. See you later.
Hey, no funny stuff with that boost pack. Got enough flight traffic as it is.
I flew my first starship. It was virtual.
I have 3 projects that are backburnered right now because no one has time to help me. 3! Hey! Oh, you're not Carl. Sorry. I shouldn't assume. Maybe you go by Carl. You're just not the Carl I was waiting for. We're supposed to be investigating a power drain down here. People have been reporting brownouts for a while, and Mass finally decided to follow up on it. I can't be in 2 places at once, and Carl isn't here. So I'm just trying to look inconspicuous. Oh, really? Well, I really don't want to leave this unresolved. What I need sounds like it should be almost boring by your standards. I can talk you through it remotely. I just need you to fix the job.
I found an old Earth book the other day. Swear to God. And it wasn't even Dickens. You don't say. I know, right? I could sell it, but...
Hey, can you hear me? I think this is working. I only have a general view of things. But you should... That's it. Great job. So, that trip to secondary breaker, and that goes to... Oh, wow, really? They wired it like that? Jeez, okay. Okay, got it. Next one is way down past Jake's. And maybe up a story or 2? It's a bit of a hike. Sorry. I'm gonna be up mean time. All right, you should be near the next junction box. This section isn't used very much these days, so maybe a little harder to see. That's the one. Next one's not too far. Dead end, right?
trying to sell. Good luck with that, right?
Level 12, bro. I'm like level 5.
You should be near the next junction box. And if those squatters never cleared out, I would suggest avoiding eye contact. It should be fine. Another switch flipped, another lead to follow, and the lights in here just flickered too. The wiring is worse than I thought.
Mess with me
I'm going to work on fixing that little issue while you find the next junction box. Looks like it's over near the Trade Authority. Okay, just find that and, maybe don't talk to anyone about it just yet. Okay, the final box I need you to deal with should be right around there. Unfortunately, I just realized you're in for a real tangle of cabling. Like 200 years of field attempts to rewire things. I tried to fix it 3 years back and was crying by the second day. Gave up on the third. Anyway, there should be a series of secondary breakers you need to deal with before you can access the junction box. I don't remember the order, but flip levers until all those circuits are powered down. Wow, you got it. Really well done. You saved me like a week of work. Why didn't you meet me at the monitoring station, near where we met?
Did I say thank you? Because thank you. There's no way I could have done that in a reasonable amount of time all by myself. Well, not everyone would be. Thanks to your help, I was able to trace the power drain. Unfortunately, the source is exactly where I was afraid it was. So, that's something that I'll need to deal with. If you want to tag along, I certainly wouldn't complain. But if not, then this is what... So thanks to you, I don't know if you ever dealt with... I have to go in there, but... Thanks. I can do the talking.
Alright, let me do this right now. Persuasion. No dialogue, nothing.
Been up there, huh? Space? Must be cool. I never get to go to space.
Hello.
A visit from Mast. How delightful. You'll have to remind me of your name, dear. I'm afraid I can't keep track of all the little worker drones.
I'm Luisa Reyes. Well, you know that, because I've been in here 3 times.
Yes, of course you are. And what was it you were accusing me of with absolutely no evidence?
The power drain is coming from your building, Zoe. You and I both know it, and now I can prove it.
I'm sorry, what?
We traced the drain, checked the grid. It led us here. You can't talk your way out of this.
I'm going to ask you to wait here a moment. I'll be right back.
Okay, just be ready for anything. I don't know if she's going to come out of there with a gun or call in mercenaries or what. I don't want this to turn out violent if we can avoid it, okay? That's dramatic.
Well, Miss Reyes, I apologize for not taking this matter more seriously. I assure you I will eagerly assist in getting to the bottom of this.
No, you're not weaseling out of this. We got to the bottom of it. You are the bottom.
I appreciate your enthusiasm for your work, but I do a little more research before casting aspersions. Someone has indeed been using this location through which to route electrical power. It is not
what do you
the
want to
Trade
do?
Authority. I've had my suspicions for a while, and have been keeping detailed notes, which I'm happy to share with you. For now, though,
You need some water or some orange juice? Which one?
Wait, what?
Oh, for heaven's sake. I presume you've been assisting Miss Reyes in tracking down this little problem. Well, clearly there's more work to be done. Why don't you continue the work you've been doing with an assurance that the Trade Authority will compensate you for your time? I'll coordinate things here with Miss Reyes. With Mast's access to the grid, we'll find out who did this soon enough. And why. Presumably, you're the one who's been doing the field work, so... I believe you'll find there's another junction box out there in the well that needs your attention.
Okay, well, this is not how I saw this going. For the moment, let's assume this is all legitimate.
Go more up than I'm already up.
Junction box should be just nearby. We'll have this solved in short order.
lifelong employee of MAST knows what she's talking about. And that was indeed the correct junction box. See that, Zoe? Yes, yes, fine. Let's move on. Oh, please. Okay, just making sure you saw it. So, now things get interesting. I can't find the next spot on any of my current diagrams. I'm sure you can handle whatever challenge might be associated with reaching the box. You're doing great.
Miss Reyes is still collecting the necessary diagrams and blueprints to accurately assess the situation, and I can begrudgingly confirm that she's reading them correctly. Before she returns, I'm going to make you an offer. Whatever you find at the end of this path, you bring it to me first. I'll be certain that MAST gets what it needs, but I trade in valuable information. I suspect you're going to find some. We've reached the conclusion that it must be somewhere on the surface, outside the well. I guarantee you the Trade Authority will pay well. Consider that as you head towards the residential district. We can't pinpoint the source yet, but it's somewhere over there. Miss Reyes has suggested that this means it's somehow no longer her responsibility.
And here's where I begrudgingly agree with Zoe. It's not technically my problem at this point, but I want to see where this trail leads. If you head topside, I'll pull the diagrams we'll need and contact you.
Yeah, whoever the Trade Authority person is, I'm not fucking with her.
I think I could live on coffee if I had to.
Well, that's unexpected. Powering down that junction doesn't show any other connections.
Clearly, the source must be inside that residential tower.
Yeah, that would make sense. You know, I think I remember seeing a report about power problems.
Star Yards would hire me. What am I saying? I'm the best.
Doesn't tell him that they made the box.
Cool spacesuit.
You know you can't give Zoe anything, don't you? So you tracked it down. Great. I'll get this back. I'm not stupid. I know Zoe probably... And I'm really glad we got to...
The Trade Authority has access to goods and services. No pleasure dealing with you.
All right. What mission now?
Keep your nose clean. Last thing I want.
Ah, well, isn't this a plus? I hadn't expected to run into you. Yes, well, you had already helped me establish that there is something unprecedented going on with this tree. There is growing concern. Oh my. A bit of an unintentional pun, isn't that? Well, concern that the data we gathered points to a definitive trend. The vibrations coming from this tree, because we've never seen this before, not on this scale, we have absolutely no idea. It's imperceptible by normal human standards now, but given time... Yes, and not just human. If the vibrations continue, there is data... What? No, that... One of the other researchers in MAST, Emilio Hadek, has research I believe could be vital to my... He and I don't see eye to eye, and so far, I'm hoping that if someone else were to ask, he might be... He's held a grudge against me for years. It's petty, really. I'm sure he thinks that doing this now will hold back my career. He wouldn't listen when I tried to explain this isn't about me. There are bigger concerns. Oh, thank you.
I've met so many interesting people. Of all the assignments they could have given me. Could you stand a little to the left? I think you're blocking my readings. Oh, it's important research.
I won't bore you with the technical details, but it's critical that I get this done. Trees? I see what's going on here. You're working with Kelton. No. No way. Kelton is actively ruining my career. Whatever this thing is he's on about, he's just doing it to make himself look... Kelton screwed me over good. Probably ruined my chances for advancing in Mast. Oh yeah? You think so? He really won't let this go. Maybe Okay, you know what? But I'm only going to do so after you've helped me secure a better position in Mast. Oh, don't worry. You're just going to erase some files for me. Make sure I look good next time promotions get passed around. Well, then I guess we don't have anything else. See you around. Changed your mind, did you? Wait, really? I've gotten a few bad performance evaluations in the last couple of years. Totally. I found a backdoor into the Mast network so I could make some changes to my personnel file. But it turns out the chief engineer knows what she's doing. The only way to get access is from the terminal in her apartment, which is kind of locked. Sorry, that's not on the table. There is, and I already explained exactly what it is. Advancing my career is the right thing to do, so that's what I'm focused on. I just want to make a name for myself, you know? I'm sure you can understand. Okay, look. Just hear me out, all right? I really need this to happen. If you do this for me, I can make it worth your while. You delete that data, I get promoted, I'm pulling in a bigger salary. I can compensate you. I'll throw in some extra credits for you, okay? A nice little bonus. But first, you need to get into the chief engineer's apartment. Oh, good. Thank God. Listen, this will be good for the both of us, okay? Just get in, access her term... Oh, don't worry about it. It's just, pretty much everything in my personnel file. Most of it is fine, of course. I'm good at what I do. I just received a few very unfair reviews recently, and I figure... Not much experience with government bureaucracy, huh? The Mast network is running off hardware that is decades old. They don't upgrade anything unless it's absolutely necessary. This will just be one entry in a long list of mild annoyances that aren't worth following up on. It's kind of amazing, really. Best of luck out there.
First day tomorrow?
Yeah, officially passed my certificate. You're looking at genuine...
careful if you run
Hey,
into
a
it.
2K group chat on what? And with who?
You have some good news for me? They sure are. I took a peek on the network, saw that you came through for me, so now I'll do this. And because I am a man of my word.
I tried to tell my colleagues that botany was important. I tried to warn them.
I hope you have the data. If it's all the same to you, I'd prefer to go on not knowing. I'm sorry if this was complicated. And I suppose I'd better verify the data to make sure Emilio didn't. But you have once again come through for me. I'm truly hoping that... And I appreciate it. Thank you for your assistance.
my god! I'm literally following in your footsteps right now. It's so cool.
Jump drive time.
Don't you just this is Restart Space. Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband.
Oh wait, I have contraband on me. Fuck. Bye. See you later. I'm just gonna land.
I'll be chit-chat with patrons.
You'll be talking to the underside of my boot if you keep trying to strike up a conversation.
Wait, don't shoot me! I didn't do anything wrong!
Bullshit. You didn't think we'd notice that you tried to slip away without paying your check?
I was just going out for some fresh air. I even told the bartender. You can ask her yourself.
Fresh air, huh? On a planet with no atmosphere.
That's enough, Stalker. Lower your weapon. We don't shoot guests over a misunderstanding. Sir, please return to your table. It's bad practice to leave our establishment without paying your bill first. If you need some fresh air, pay up, go outside, and come back in and start a new check when you're ready.
I'm sorry, but I didn't think it would be a problem.
You were wrong. Dead wrong.
That's enough. I think the gentleman understands. Now let's all go back inside, shall we? And Stalker, you and I are going to talk about this later.
I can't wait. I'm in charge of security here, so I'm the last person you want to piss off. Hey, watch out! You cause trouble, and I will not hesitate to end you in any number of ways I see fit. This ain't the United Colonies, Cupcake. Here, you listen to me. I lead the security force. Call it whatever you want. We're ecliptic mercenaries, so I'd think twice about pissing us off, or else you may find yourself with nowhere to hide. Because we have to deal with the dregs of society, like you. Because May lets us handle things. Best way to keep people in line is through fear. After you see your first head split open on the bar floor, you're gonna think twice about it. Maybe you don't start that fight over your lost bet. What do you think, moron? Money. May pays us well. I make sure my people pretty much get the run of the place. Free booze, free entertainment. And if anyone's got a problem, go bother someone. Let me be clear. All right. Now get out of my face.
Ah, a new face. I wonder, is this the face of a brave runner here to challenge the Red Mile? Or simply one seeking a respite from the burdens of life? My name is May, and I'm the proprietor of this establishment, home of the famous Red Mile. I assume you're familiar. Well, of course you are. How could you miss hearing about the Settled System's most exciting sporting event? Why, even people from the most backwoods systems like Seoul have heard of the Red Mile. I'm happy to answer any other questions you might have. In the meantime, please enjoy our world's famous hospitality. Well, it's quite simple, really. Once you register with me, we'll have a little pomp and circumstance before sending you on your way out the big red door. Then it's a race to the buzzer at the other end of the course. You'll deal with obstacles and deadly creatures alike, while people up here place bets on how far you'll get. Make it back alive, and you'll stand to win riches and the admiration of your fans. I'm sure you can figure out what happens if you fail. Just a little introduction we do to get the fans all worked up. The Red Mile is a spectator sport, after all. Most people don't complete the course, so this is a way to give those unfortunate souls a proper send-off while they can still appreciate it. Of course. And if you're thinking... A pleasure. May fortunes do enjoy your stay.
Do you have room for one more on your crew? Hey, it's your loss.
Whatever you have to say, I don't give a shit.
All right, let's get this over with, so I can get back to what I was doing. Hey, you the captain of that ship? Is your registration paperwork in order? Who's asking? Starport Master of Red Mile is who? Think that'd be up? Fine. Truth is, I don't really give a damn. I gotta act. And don't get me wrong. I used to care about running. But when May started building this place up and hired those mercs, everything went straight to hell. May's security. Bunch of wannabe soldier assholes is more like it. Call themselves ecliptic. I'll tell you what they really are. They're nothing but punks with guns that get off on pushing people. I get the need for having some security out here. But these guys are the worst of the worst. Sure has. May, she's got these big ideas about making this place. You'd think she'd care a little bit more about the quality of the thing. Anyway, I'm sure you're already sick of my bitching. If you need parts for that ship, or a top-up on the grab drive fuel, There's nothing for us to do. Knock you... Sure, what you want?
Stop. Leave it alone.
Yep. Bye. What? Good luck with...
I don't get paid to be nice.
Please, enjoy your time. Rather open-ended. Red Mile was one. I cleaned the place up. Red Miles. I was fortunate to be born into it. I used those resources to build an extensive... Suffice it to say, And now at last. Because I see the potential for Red Mile to become one of the... Because I want to leave a legacy. Or perhaps it's because, like so many runners who come here, I suppose there's no single reason. Let's... Ah, a fresh runner! We love rookies around here. No one ever knows that the Red Mile is not for the weak and faint of heart. Does it look like... In that case, I hope you brought a friend with you to take you to the nearest... Or, you can try to convince... Good. Very well, then. Then, you're on your own. Use whatever. Good luck.
What the hell are you looking at? You're trying to piss me off.
And we're in luck because he's going.
sure. How do you boost? No boost. really like that though. They get back, they get trapped in the elevator. Oh, no. Run, sprint there. Come back. Yeah, that definitely didn't make no sense, but okay. buddy.
Looking to join a crew? Any opening? Pardon me.
My. Your performance down there was most important. I eagerly anticipate your next run.
Can you believe that? Like I'm gonna run off without.
Captain Jones, do you require my assistance? Hello, Captain. I will accompany you. It is foolish to carry so many items on your own.
What's next on the agenda? I heard you're fluent in over... Being part of your crew is just the best.
Maybe I need more hobbies. Writing about you, thinking about you, talking about you. That's 3 right there. Like touching down on a cloud. Your landing skills never cease to impress.
For landmark, life sign, hazard map, hazards in your scanner. Alright. Wait a minute. Scan booster, they said.
you will not be able to walk at full speed. With your pack that full,
System offline.
Captain Jones. Hello. Good day, Captain.
I am stuck somehow.
How can I be of service? Let me know if I can be of assistance in the future. For a moment, I thought that fall might kill you.
Damn. Downtown in this city. Bro, you bugging, folks. That might be illegal, man. Just came the whole place.
Will likely end in your death.
Down in the city, ain't nobody giving. Nobody